Hello everyone and welcome back to Wolf, and we are about ready to dive into our simulation again with Lucan, who is actually the son of Katari and Tarrell from their first litter, if you will recall. But, and I'm sorry, I'm going to turn the music down a little bit, it's a little loud for me right now, but there we go, that's probably good. And you can actually see, we saved as Lucan last time, but I actually have Lucan-1 here because I went and dug out my hex editor and I actually edited the file. So if you recall last time when we played with Lucan, and I'll go ahead and get this loading, he was quite old. He was like 7 years and something like that. And I have actually gone in and fixed that to make it accurate to his age from probably what he would have been after dispersing and journeying to this, we're not exactly told where Wolf takes place, but, to wherever it is, and I came in and edited it so that when this loads, it takes forever to load, that's the thing. It's not a very efficient program, I think, because it's old, but if you actually come and look, he is no longer, he's no longer 7 years old, he's now 3 years and 7 months, so we're saying that after the most recent litter, where he stayed behind with Katari and Tarrell, he has actually gone off and spent quite a bit traveling and ended up joining up with Lightfall and Cloudsong to form his own pack with them. And right now, this does use the old ranking system with the alphas and betas and omegas, but realistically, it would be just it would just be, if you will, alpha, but now they're known as the breeding pair because it's not so specific. Subordinates and juveniles, those are really the only ranks that are still accurate, and even alpha is no longer counted as alpha, but it's just the breeding pair. It's usually the parents, but in this case, Lightfall and Cloudsong are not Lucan's parents. So, but Lucan is now the proper age, we got all that fixed up. And if you'll recall, he has been tracking down a moose, only he got himself injured, so right now we're just following the moose. He's getting a little bit hungry and thirsty, and there is a carcass this way, so we may have him eat off of that. But we'll go on ahead. We're gonna keep following this moose, because I do want to see if he can get it. And the way this works is this assumes all wolf puppies are born in the spring, I believe. And so the age actually changes depending on the season. So this is like late summer, I think. Late summer? No. I don't know actually what it assumes for timber. I think it assumes they're born in like late winter or something. So this moose, how you can see though, is still limping as well. But we do want to be kind of careful. Because we don't want Lucan to get more hurt. So, is there water near here? Not super near. I want our pack to come. I want our pack to come help us. We should still be on pack territory. And I think the moose is headed towards water. That's good. It's gonna run away from us. It's pretty badly hurt. Although it is outpacing us now. We're gonna try and steer it towards the water. Oop, if that is map, there's a carcass this way. We're gonna go ahead and try and get some water, if we can. Down here where you can see it's 8 squares or 8 tiles to, I don't know what you call them, 8 screens probably. I think it's screens. So 6 screens away is some water. And then he's gonna head back up here and try and find this moose again, and hopefully he will recover from his injury pretty soon. Because he is getting thirsty and he is getting hungry, so if he can take down this moose, then he's got a pretty good shot at, well, he'll be able to eat for one thing, but there's also a carcass up there that he can eat from if he doesn't. Oh good, he just recovered from his injury, so it takes 12 hours for a wolf to recover from injury. So, and we should be using sight too, because when hunters come, which there haven't been many, but you can see them only with sight, as far as the plane and the helicopter. Let's see, we should almost be there. coast. And he's out of stamina now. Here's a little pond. We'll go ahead and get a drink. Gotta be in the pond to get a drink. And then we'll go ahead and trot up here and see. And it is about nighttime. And the music in this is always a little bit worrisome to me. Oh, and that is nighttime, so we'll go ahead. That's just gonna show us that it is transitioning, and so we can go ahead and skip that. And we should be able to find the moose again if we start heading up this way. In fact, that deer thing we can see in the distance when you look that way, maybe the moose, one of those. There's really no scent trails in this like there is Wolf Quest. I see another wolf, or I smell another wolf, it's more accurate to say. But, there should be... We came from this way. I'm not mistaken, am I? We came from this way. There's deer or something up this way. Maybe we'll get the deer. If we can't find the moose, maybe we'll get the deer. Because how much health do we have? We have quite a bit of health. And I think the deer are less strong than the moose. How far are we? We're 2 away. So I'm going pretty slow because I want to be able to stop because these deer run fast, and so you really have to rush them. But you gotta get as close as you can without them seeing before you rush them. So we're getting hungry, but we're gonna creep this way until we see them. And you can have puppies in this, but you have to be the alpha. Oh! One of them just ran. We're gonna try and get behind this one, because I think we can... Oh! Or this one. Nope, he spooked it. Let's see how close we can get. No, dang it! Wait, it didn't run all that fast. Is it limping? Hang on. We're gonna trace it down and see. This one. Hey! Yes, it's hurt! It's hurt! We can get it! It's not as fast as it normally is. I think we can outrun it, maybe. Get it! Get it! Get it! Oh, we may be able to get it. Nope, we're not gonna get it. Oh, I hope it doesn't hurt him again. Nope, we got thrown off, but hopefully that'll hurt the deer a little bit. Is he hurt? Nope, he's not hurt. Good. We're still doing well with health. We're gonna go ahead and take another jump at this guy. Because the deer is most definitely hurt. Oh, can we get it? We might be able to. We just might get it. Maybe. Yes, we got it! We got a deer! Oh, yes! Oh, no, it's an elk. I guess it is. Okay, that's why I had antlers. So now we'll go ahead, we'll eat. And this is a very long thing that I'm not going to read. Because I can't even pronounce half those things. So, let's go ahead. We'll let him finish eating. And that should fill up his hunger. So, the trick to this game is a lot of the big prey can outrun you. But, unless it's injured. So it's really a lot like real life where wolves will target injured prey or prey that is somehow weakened because it's easier for them to catch, and that in turn keeps the herds healthy. We're gonna go check out this wolf. I think that might be our pack though. Yeah, it's probably our pack. But we're gonna go ahead and check. Yeah, I lost my train of thought. But they will target the weak or injured because it also helps keep the herds healthy, but it's easier for them to catch. And so that's why wolves are such an important part of the ecosystem, because they'll naturally cull off the weak or sick. And so wolves are extremely important to have because they also keep populations under control, and they ensure that only the healthiest animals survive so that the population doesn't face trouble because of sickness or generally weak genetics getting bred in. They really are a critical part to the ecosystem. And we have someone who's sleeping here. Who's sleeping here? Is this Wind? She's a loner. Huh. That's interesting. Let's go ahead. Is it morning? Is that what it's telling me? I think it's telling me. Yep, it's telling me it's morning. Okay, so let's see. What else do we have around here? There's a beaver. We're gonna get the beaver. We're not super... Well, no, we'll let the beaver go on, because we're not hungry right now. And I think you can technically run out of prey in this. And I want to see if I... Oh, that's fast traveling. There's fast travel. What's this? Tracks, that tells you what it is, or whatever, where everything is. Is there... Because I can't remember when in the Arctic... I think we should try and find our pack. We're gonna head to her den. Because, it would be really fun to have puppies, but to have puppies, you have to be the alpha in this. So we, at some point here, we're gonna have to, dominate Lightfall in order to take Cloudsong as mate. Now, like I said, normal wolf pack, that's not how things work. You don't have overthrowing the leaders, because usually the leaders are your parents if you're a puppy. So that's why wolves usually don't seek mates within their own packs, because they're related to everyone. They'll disperse and they'll go find another dispersal and start their own pack. So that kind of is almost probably what happened with these guys. But maybe not quite the same way. I feel like, I don't know how old the others are actually technically supposed to be. Lightfall is 5 years, and Cloudsong is also 5 years, and Lucan is 3 years, so maybe they were still just dispersals, who maybe dispersed a little later, and for some reason ended up traveling together. I'm not sure how realistic that would be, but like I said, a lot of this game is based off old research, so it's not the most accurate to what we now know today. So, and we're a little bit hungry now, but we're doing alright. We're more thirsty than anything, and there's a deer down here. There's also a human quite close, but there's a wolf this way. So we're gonna go see the wolf, because we need water. But we're gonna see if this is our pack. Is this our pack? There's water this way too. There was a wolf. There's a wolf this way now. Still this way. On the move? Is that changeling? A lone wolf. Wow, she's young for a lone wolf. She's only a year old. So again, not our pack. We're really looking for our pack. But so there are a couple loners in our territory, it seems. And, you know, ordinarily they would be chased off. I think in this game you can't chase a loner off unless they're the same gender. I'm not actually sure. I can't, it's been a long time since I played this game. But we're gonna head down and get a drink, because if possible, we want our vitals to be up all the way. Dang it, there's a human nearby. You can see there's a human nearby. But, if possible, we want our vitals up, because I would like to, at some point soon here... Yeah, there's a human. I see the human. We're not gonna run just yet. Human is behind us. That may be a trap. That's up there. You can see there's that little spot that looks like a hole dug in the ground. It's either a cache or it's a trap. So we're gonna go ahead and get a drink. How close is that human? 2 away. So he can't shoot us yet. Or anything. Okay, we already got a drink. And now we're gonna go ahead and hunt. Now, there's a difference between humans and hunters in this. There are just, like, campers or whatever. There's a deer. There's a couple deer. But, there's a difference between humans and hunters. Are these guys? Are they gonna take off running if we get close? They're not. Oh, this one's way too strong for us. I'm used to wolf quests, so I kind of like leaving carcasses around places. But, oh, come on, we got hurt. So, I don't think we're gonna check out that one spot, because we are, and it's just telling us it's changing to night, I believe. Yep, it's changing to night. You can see the sky is starting to change color, so. But we're gonna book it up this way as fast as we possibly can with our limp, because we don't want to be near that human. And I'm gonna head back towards the den, because we want to get Lucan to peak condition. And eventually have him take the place of Alpha, which, again, not the most realistic, but it's how this game is. So, and the game was realistic for its time because it was based off on the old research that they thought was accurate. So, as far as they knew, they were making it true to reality. But science is constantly changing, and as new stuff is discovered, so now we know that old research isn't accurate. It's important to use all the senses in this frequently because they all, except I haven't figured out what hearing does. And we're entering our territory. Were we off our territory? I guess we were off our territory. So the lone wolves weren't on our territory then. We're gonna get a drink because we're a little bit thirsty. We're gonna see if we can find some food nearby. There's a carcass up this way. We're gonna go ahead and eat from that carcass because I would like to get Lucan to full health, full thirst, and challenge Lightfall. I can never remember his name. And there's a wolf up here. That might actually be them, because we are in our territory now. There's a bunny, but there's no way we're catching the bunny. So we're gonna go ahead, and there should be a carcass coming up. And I think we can see another wolf as well. So they maybe have just eaten off this carcass. Is this them? This is Lightfall. We're not gonna challenge him. He is weakened though, so if we can wait out until, because we just need a little bit of hunger, and there should be, who's this? Naomi, a lone wolf. We can't challenge her. Here's the carcass. We're gonna eat, and then once we've recovered, I think we're gonna actually take on. And this says wolves have relatively poor frontal vision. They may not be able to recognize a member of their own pack beyond 100 to 150 feet. This is possibly one reason why the wolf mask accents their facial features and ears greatly. So that's, I think, talking about how most wolves kind of have the lighter underneath. I don't know. I'd have to look into how scientific that actually is now, because like I said, old research, but it's kind of an interesting thought. So we should be up to full now. So we're going to go ahead and rest. These guys are being unusually... How do I do that? Can I sleep? I can sit? Can I lay down? I can lay down. There we go. Aw, these guys are being really tolerant of Naomi up there. But, we're gonna see. And we should be almost recovered. There's water just up here. We're gonna go get some water. Because come morning, as soon as we are... Oh, I guess she's just right on the border of our territory. But as soon as our health regenerates, we're gonna challenge, oh, we gotta get our drink. I guess it didn't finish letting us drink. There we go. So we're gonna keep right in peak condition. Because these guys did it. Okay, it's just... No, I don't... Lightfall? Wait, how is our health? Our health is back up, so yes, I want to challenge... No, that's Cloud Song. Cloud Song will be angry if we ask her that question. It is not the time right now, but we're going to challenge Lightfall. So it says, wolves only infrequently bark, and it is a quiet woof more often than a dog-type bark. They do not bark continuously like dogs, but woof a few times and then retreat, for example, when a stranger approaches the den. Barks reported from the field are associated with the packs being surprised at its den, and an animal, usually the female, rising to bark a warning. So that is true. Wolves will bark, as a warning. So we're going to go ahead... Oh, why did he start first? Why would he start first? That's not very fair. Oh, I don't think we're going to win this, you guys. We're going to be close. I think we're going to have to submit. We came really close. I'm trying to submit to you. I'm running. There we go. So hopefully that didn't hurt us. Why is his health not full? What? What's going on? What is going on? Oh, Lightfall! Lightfall chased off Naomi! No, Naomi! Oh, that was mean, but that's what they do. No, it's really not mean, but that is what wolves will do. They will chase off pretty aggressively any stranger wolves that come near. There's Cloud Song. Cloud Song is lower in health. This guy should be lower than in health because his health is down. So it says, when they can get it, wolves prefer larger prey. They may hunt deer, elk, or mountain goats. Most of these animals are a good deal larger than wolves, and they can be hard to catch. They can often run fast, and some of them are excellent mountain climbers. Some animals that wolves hunt may be well defended against attack. Deer and elk have hard hooves that can crack a wolf's bones. Bighorn sheep and musk oxen are very strong and aggressive. We're still not strong enough. Why are we not strong enough? We should be strong enough. You know what? We're going to stand our ground. We're going to attack. We are going to attack. At some point here, because this sounds kind of mean, but I'm hoping I can, by attacking him and getting his health low, that I can maybe drop his health for a longer period of time, enough so that we can gain an advantage. We're going to bite him again. He's probably going to chase us off, though. No! Did we just do it? Are we the alpha now? No, we're not. We're still beta. How are we still beta? I think we have to challenge him more continuously. How's our health doing? Oops, what did I just do? No, I put it on autoplay again by accident. Not what I meant to do. Hang on just a sec. I'm going to switch out of autoplay. The autoplay key is the A button, so I keep accidentally hitting that. So how is our health and everything? Where's our pack? They're right here. Lightfall. Yes, we're going to challenge him again because we did chase him off. So I think we're capable of doing it, even if he starts first. So we're going to go ahead. He's got the advantage, I think, already because he's the alpha. So that's, I think, why he goes first. So we're going to go ahead, and he may challenge us back if we do this, but we're going to try, and it's kind of... I kind of feel like this pack is one that came together more recently, and it's almost like two males fighting over a potential mate. Oh man, that sounds awful, but that kind of is how it feels, because I think these two are both fighting for dominance, and I think that's why. Are we the alpha yet? We've chased him off a couple of times. How do we become alpha? How do we become alpha? I may have to go look this up, because... Wait, I guess I just accidentally howled. I'm used to hitting W to run, that's it. Okay, we're gonna skip over that one. Oh, okay, that was a little bit awkward. So, let's see. Let's go ahead and get water. Oh gosh, I'll have to go through and see what all those little texts are, because that was factual information, but oh dear. So where, I think this is our pack. I think they moved, no, that's not our pack. Where is our pack? Did they go this way? They may have head back towards the den. Because we want to keep going after, we're going to keep going after Lightfall until we manage to dominate him. We may have to get him even lower in health somehow or something. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. So if we howl, I hear howling coming from this way. Oh, here. I hear wolves this way, or I see wolves this way, so this one might be them. More water. Oh my gosh, that's a helicopter shadow. We're gonna run as far away from there as we can get. We get too close to that and we die, and it's like instant dead. Like, not you get injured and you have the chance to escape. That's like done dead. That's why we should save probably frequently. I don't know. I want feedback on saving. Should we save once an episode? I'm not going to enforce the, who's this? Prayfar. Prayfar is a lone wolf. He's on our territory, I believe, so we're going to challenge him. So it says, I'll let you guys go ahead and read that one because that one's kind of long, if you want, but, yeah, that one's kind of long. It's about the old ranking system. So Prayfar is on our territory. He submitted. I feel like Lucan is kind of a little bit more of a gentler wolf. He's not like his big brother, Apollo. Not really big brother, they're the same age, but I feel like Apollo is a lot larger. But I think Lucan is maybe a little gentler and would maybe play with the stranger more and not just straight up chase them out of the territory if they weren't aggressive. So I think he'd stop and play with them. So where is our den? There's water. Yeah, I know there's water right here. So we gotta be very careful because I know there was a helicopter near here. But feedback on how often you think we should save, because we need a little water. If we say we can save once per episode, and then if we die, because I'm not going to enforce the dead and no more rule in Wolf, because Wolf is a lot harder to actually survive than Wolf Quest, and there are a lot more threats that can actually kill you. In Wolf Quest, if you die, it tends to be more your fault because you overestimated your own strength or whatever. In Wolf, sometimes you just don't check your sight frequently enough and you get shot. So we're not going to enforce the dead and then it's over rule. We are going to, at least for now, allow respawning. So here's our den. Can I do something with the den? So it says the wolf has a double coat of fur and actually has 3 capes, I guess, long guard hairs on top of which can be as long as 4 inches, work like an umbrella to help shed moisture like a raincoat to keep the wolf dry. Their underfur keeps the wolf warm in the cold months, and the wolf sheds the undercoat in the summer. I guess... What? I went in the den. What does this do? I guess we can leave. Oh! Oh, you can go to the den and regurgitate. That's what you can do. And that took away a lot of our food, so we need to go... We're gonna head up this way. Oh, there's a carcass this way, actually. We're gonna go over here. So you can actually regurgitate food for the puppies. That's how you feed them. We don't have any puppies, so I kind of just threw up all over the den for no good reason. Lucan, I think you have a bit of your father. We were talking about how Tarrell sometimes doesn't know how to wolf. I think sometimes Lucan doesn't either. Oh dear. So this, here we go. It says, like your nose, the inside of a wolf's nose contains moist surfaces that catch smells in the air. The wolf's nose has about 5 times more surface area than yours does, so it can catch more smells from the air than you can. It can even sense the presence of an animal 3 days after it's gone. The nose itself is not 5 times larger than a human's nose. For all the extra smelling surface to fit inside, it must be wrapped and folded many times. So we'll go ahead and eat. Do we have to watch meat? It's going to make us watch meat. But yeah, so we're going to keep after Lightfall. Is that his name? I think it's Lightfall. The wolves in this come with pre-generated names, even Lucan. So that was kind of a cool thing. But yeah, Lightfall. We're going to keep after Lightfall. And he is very full health right now. So we're going to have to keep watching and waiting. But we're going to probably try and find him where if I howl... There's a howl off this way. I think we'll check this one out. No, I don't want to bark. I just want to... Yeah. There we go. We just ate, and there should be water. There's water up the other way. It's changing time of day, I think. So, let's see. Yeah, there's a wolf up this way. We're just going to run and check out this wolf. Try to find our pack again. I think we just left our territory, so no, we're not. We're going to enter it again. And we'll howl again. This may be our pack. So I don't know if you can have planes or helicopters at night, but ever since seeing that one, I want to be kind of careful. But right now we probably shouldn't try and challenge Lightfall, but we want to keep doing that until we can become the alpha. And once we become the alpha, we're gonna want to... Oops. We'll want to... Who's this? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Is this him? That's Lightfall. Yeah, we're gonna challenge him. We're just gonna go ahead and do it. Talking... Okay, the wolf's mask is made to draw attention to the eyes since eye contact is so important with the wolf. The way the fur falls around the eyes accents the eyes, making them look larger than they are. The ears are also highlighted to be seen against a dark or light background. The edge of the wolf's ears are usually highlighted for contrast against dark, and the inside of the wolf's ears are dark for contrast against light. I wonder if that's all true. We're a little bit lower. We're probably going to just get beat up. Yeah, we're just getting beat up. We're going to have to... Maybe... Can we play with him? Yeah, we can play with him! Aww! He'll stop growling at us if we play with him. There we go. He didn't hurt us or anything, did he? No, but we can drink water here. So we're gonna kind of stick close to him if we can, because if he becomes weakened again, then we will continue to challenge. In fact, we'll challenge him now and just see, now that we got our thirst up. So, subordinate. These are usually young animals, but occasionally are former alphas who have lost their positions. If they remain with the pack, subordinates play a strong and important role in helping care for and feed the pups. An unknowing observer watching subordinates around a den would be unable to distinguish their behavior from that of the actual parents. At times, the nurturing by these subordinate helpers may even allow more pups to survive. Excuse me. That is not fully true. They're not former, quote, alphas. Usually they are just, they're basically former puppies, grown puppies, previous litters. So we'll go ahead, we'll hopefully be able to chase Lightfall off, and I think if we do that enough times, we can become alpha, which would mean we then have the ability to choose Cloudsong, I think her name is, as our mate. So, but I think Lightfall is going to chase us off this time, so I'll have to look up how to become alpha. So if we can get him down there... Yeah, we chased him off again. And we're gonna... If we keep harassing him, maybe... He's still the alpha. We're gonna stop... No, we don't need to stop and get a drink. We'll keep after him a little bit here. We're actually leaving the territory. We're gonna keep challenging, because if we can keep challenging... So it says, wolves have incredibly good hearing and can hear sounds up to 6 miles away, including some high-pitched sounds that even a human can't hear in the range where bats and porpoises produce sound. So we're gonna keep after him. If we just relentlessly attack him, maybe we can become alpha. I'm gonna look up in between the episodes, and actually after this fight, I'm gonna end the episode, because and figure out how exactly do you become alpha. And I think there's only a certain time of year when you can ask the alpha female to mate and have puppies. And I'm pretty sure it's like Wolf Quest, where it's just fade to black puppies. But if it turns out not to be, then, did we just get stuck? Uh-oh. Yeah, we left. We had to leave. Oh, and we got hurt, so we'll keep following this guy, but I'm pretty sure it's like Wolf Quest, where it's just fade to black and puppies. If it turns out not to be, then we will have cut. But I will look up a lot of that information, and then next time, I guess, we have to lay down, that's what we do. And we will return to Lucan, hopefully tomorrow. Maybe. Actually, tomorrow's a weekend, so maybe not. We'll see. But we'll return to Lucan's story soon and continue to follow him and see if he does manage to become the alpha and what happens to him. But until then, I will see you guys next time. This is Jay, over and out.